Calls that involve weapons or reports of violent behavior inside someone's home are some of the most dangerous situations law enforcement and the people involved will ever face. These calls can go from calm to chaos in seconds. And what's worse, sometimes an officer ends up responding alone. That's what we're looking at today, a residential disturbance in Birmingham that ended tragically. And it raises a serious question. How does something like this happen with only one officer on the scene? I'm Rob. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a former law enforcement officer, and I break down real-world incidents to help you see what's really happening and what we can learn from it. Birmingham police released body cam footage showing an officer responding alone to a call for a violent individual with a possible weapon inside the home. The footage begins as an officer makes contact with a woman inside the residence and begins speaking calmly. Within seconds, the tone shifts, voices overlap, tension significantly rises, and the situation escalates fast. She's refusing to get out of the room for the officer to conduct his investigation. Officer goes hands-on, can't really tell exactly what happened there. But now this is where things get dangerous. The focus is on the subject that's currently on the floor, and you have about 3 or 4 other individuals in the room. You'll hear the officer telling him to get back. At some point, and it's still unclear, he unholsters his taser, and it is grabbed by one of the subjects in the room. Right now, the officer is on the ground, it appears, on his back, with a subject or 2 on top of him. They still have his taser. We're going to stop the video right there. Out of respect for everyone involved, I'm not showing the remainder of the footage. We don't need to. What matters is how fast things went from calm to critical. Now, Birmingham's police chief addressed the incident shortly after the footage was released. He emphasized transparency and confirmed that the officer has been placed on administrative leave pending investigation. Let's listen to a part of his statement.
After he's overtaken, he'll deploy his taser. You will hear the taser cycling. The deployment was ineffective on the deceased. Approximately 10 seconds after being overtaken and lying on his back, with the deceased on top of him and the mother on top of him as well, he's gonna say on the radio, "Step it up, I need more units."
Now let's go back to the one officer issue. Here's what baffles me. Birmingham isn't a small rural town. It's a city of roughly 195,000 people covering 150 square miles. The Birmingham Police Department has around 900 sworn officers, but like many agencies, they've been open about staffing shortages and unfilled patrol positions. Now I get that. Resources are tight everywhere. My cousin works for a county sheriff's office that covers close to 1,000 square miles, and sometimes one deputy gets dispatched alone to a call. But this is Birmingham, a major city. A high-risk call involving a potential weapon and only one officer responds, that's concerning. Not just for that officer, but for everyone in that home. Anytime weapons are mentioned or there's potential violence inside a residence, the risk spikes for everyone involved. You've got emotion, a confined space, limited visibility, and unknown factors. And when you respond alone, your options shrink instantly. Backup isn't there just to make arrests. They're there to observe, to provide cover, and to communicate. Without that, one person has to make every judgment call under stress, and perception in that moment is everything. That's what makes these calls so dangerous, and that's what we have to learn from. For civilians, this is another reminder of how critical composure and awareness are, not just for law enforcement, but for everyone on the scene. If police respond to your home, especially when emotions or weapons are involved, understand that clarity and communication saves lives. Create distance, listen to instructions, and do everything you can to lower the temperature in the room. Because when fear and adrenaline collide, split-second decisions define everything that follows. Calls like this highlight the reality that responding alone to a high-risk situation is never ideal, but it happens more often than people realize. It's a reminder that training, backup, and communication matters on both sides. My heart goes out to everyone affected by this incident, and if you have any thoughts or would like to discuss this civilly, let's start the conversation below. As always, stay aware, stay safe, and thanks for watching.